fancy new intro. What is going on? What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is I, Tootie Odin. We're back, you guys. We are back with a brand new build. I have been wanting to do a build for probably the last 6 or so months. It's been a while. In the interim, I've been doing like other pop culture things, which kind of, it actually was the very alpha of us doing pop culture content, which was, it's not my cup of tea, if I'm being honest, because I don't keep up with certain things, but it certainly has been fun. It's been very pleasant. But here we are. We're back to doing what we love, baby. Let's go. Yay. Let's do it. As I said, I am Tootie Odin. If this is your first time here, this is a channel that is all things pop culture and all things healthy hobby related, if I'm being honest. This channel started because I needed a healthy hobby to occupy my brain, occupy my hands, and to alter myself from other habits that weren't so healthy. So here we are. First two builds, you can always catch them on my YouTube channel, which is what you're watching now. You can always catch them in the past. They were fun to do. You don't have to watch every single one of them, but if you happen to catch something you like, I would love it if you either left a comment or a thumbs up. That'd be appreciated. So welcome. The intro to the project. I have my notes here. There's not a lot. Usually I have like a page and a half to 2 pages of notes. This is all I have today. So this is wild. This is going to be, I'm going to have to get used to this type of content again. Typically how it goes is I will probably more than likely do an episode of building either every weeknight or every other weeknight, depending on my schedule. I don't know how that's going to go, but typically because it is a build, it should be done continuously. So I do plan on doing it every day, or at least every day I can possibly be here to do it with you guys. So let's see. Hey, Mikey. Hey, guys. It's lovely to see you. Yay. Thank you. Speaking of, these builds would not be possible without Mikey. Give me 1 second. I have to hit my inhaler like a nerd. So hold on. This is live, you guys. This is a live show. Just give me a second. Hold on. I didn't want you guys seeing me like hit my inhaler. Okay, so like, yeah, all of a sudden, like I started wheezing. It's like, oh shit, like I can hear it wheezing, and I don't want it to be picked up by you, by the microphone here. So excuse me for that. It's a live show, ladies and gentlemen. I'm old. I have asthma. It is what it is. But shout out to Mikey, my end all be all. Without him, I had the hardest time choosing my next model kit project. I wanted it to be challenging. I wanted it to be worth your time if you're going to sit here and watch me do it. I think the best thing that we've done so far is General Grievous, which was so much fun to do. It was our very first one, extremely challenging. You can always go back and find those videos as well. There are episodes. I was talking to somebody tonight. There are episodes on there where I get physically angry, and it's like, oh fuck this, I'm out of here, and I'll just shut the stream off, and I'm done. So that's entertaining, right? It can get frustrating, but is it worth it? By the time we were done with Grievous, I felt this amazing sense of accomplishment. Is it a toy? Yes. Am I 42 almost? Yes. But you know what? Sense of accomplishment is a sense of a win is a win. A win is a win, ladies and gentlemen. So let's get to it. Before I actually, let me introduce you to the Gundam, what we're working on. So this is the biggest one that there we go. This is the biggest one that I've ever actually had to work on so far. It might be the biggest one of the podcast until I find something even more challenging. It says it's definitely for experienced builders. I guess the age is 15 years old plus. I just made it, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, it's from an old anime, I think from the early or late 90s, late 80s, called Wing Zero Endless Waltz, I think. I'm not familiar with the actual anime, but I do have a summary of it here for you guys. So I'm going to read that really, really quick so that we kind of know what we're doing. Let's get to know our character, and let's just see what we're working with. That way there's more love put into this guy than there would be if it was just a generic plastic piece of plastic. Mobile Suit Gundam Wing Endless Waltz 1997 is the definitive sequel to the Gundam Wing TV series, set in the After Colony 196 timeline. That's future shit. Set 1 year after the Eve Wars, the story follows the 5 Gundam pilots as they face a new threat, an uprising led by Miramaya Kushrinada, the 7-year-old daughter of Tracy Kushrinada. So they're basically going up against a child. That already sounds interesting. Mikey gave me homework to actually watch this. I didn't do it. I'm probably going to have to do it. Core story and themes, the plot. After the war, the plots jettisoned their the plot. I'm sorry. After the war, the pilots jettisoned their Gundams into the sun as a symbol of peace. However, they must retrieve them when Miramaya's forces kidnap Relena Darlin and attempt to carry out the true Operation Meteor. Christmas setting. This film is famously set during Christmas, so it leads fans to celebrate it as a Christmas movie similar to Die Hard. So I don't know. That's pretty interesting to me, if you ask me. I probably will. I probably will watch it. What is light reflection? What does that mean? Tell me. Tell me what that means. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end up watching it for sure. I haven't watched a good solid anime in a while, and they kind of sold me on the 7-year-old taking over the world thing. I think that's pretty cool. So we'll see how that goes. I'm looking forward to it actually. So that is the Gundam we are working on. I'm so ready. I am gonna actually start working on it tonight. I don't know how much we're actually gonna get done this evening, but I did see that the very first few pages they seem challenging to read already. It isn't anything like the pages from General Grievous or from the AT-AT. It was 35 pages. There's 35 pages in this manual, and the first few are just introductory. The Principalities of Zeon. Okay, of course he answers it with another thing that I have to ask a question from. All right, fine. You know what, Mike? Okay. And you have the exclamation marks, like, yeah, like duh, like you're yelling at me, like duh. It's the theme of Endless Waltz, like the song theme, or like the theme of the film. Anyway, I'm gonna watch it. I promise you, I'm gonna watch it. So here's just the introductory to the parts that you're going to be building. It does have them piece by piece, and of course, you're building these pieces separately. So that's pretty cool. It just it shows you what you're working with. It demonstrates the panels that you're going to have. So there's quite a few of them for this series. Actually, there's quite a few. I think in the last few, I've only had about 6 or 7, and this one looks like there's about 12, maybe more. So yeah, I have my work cut out for me. So here's page 1, and the very first thing that we will be working on tonight is going to be my Gundam's chest. I'm still working camera, guys. I'm still working camera. So that's what we're going to be working on. That's step 1. That's step 1 to this entire series. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really excited. Let's talk tools, okay? Because there is no Gundam building without proper tools. So let's do that. Sorry, I'm geeking out. It's okay. That's what I want. I know this is very niche. Like I'm throwing myself out there, like nakedly into the wilderness of Gundam and a specific type of anime that I've never really been interested in. Outside of, well, I guess it's not really an anime, but Transformers from the 80s, that one that we were obsessed with for a little bit. You've got the touch, that one. So that's what this reminds me of. It reminds me of You've Got the Touch, just a little bit. You've got the power. All right, let's talk tools. Number 1 is scissors. I don't really use these very often. There has to be a really stubborn piece that I have to get off in order to actually like want to use them. Normally not, though. My main source of power when it comes to clipping these pieces is these guys. I don't know what they're called. Clippers? I'm going to call them clippers because that seems right. But yeah, these guys are the ones that help me clip off the piece. And when there's those tiny little nubs, because every piece of these model kits is precise. They are practically airtight. So if there's a little bit of extra plastic on them, it has to come off. Otherwise, the piece will not fit the way it's supposed to. So for that, when I do have a little extra nubbies, I use my files. So I have 2 here. One's an actual nail file, and one is, I'm going to use the pretty side because it's so pretty. And one is just an actual art file. They're both heavily used, like heavily used. Like I use the hell out of these. I'm going to need new ones extremely soon, which I'm probably going to do eventually. I have the brush. And all this does is just brush off the dust off the plastic dust off of my pieces so that I can put them in properly. In a pinch, when there's hard to reach spaces or pieces that I cannot get to, I do use these nail clippers. The nail clippers do help to like get into pieces where I'm not tearing apart other pieces, because you don't want to remove a piece you're not using it because you'll lose it. If you don't use it, you lose it. And that's rule number one to model kit building, is you don't want to lose your pieces, because the fucking project is then fucking fucked. I had a cuss. Sorry, guys. Where are we? Tweezers, tiny tweezers, because those are going to come in handy when it's time to actually put the decals onto the piece, to give the piece more definition, to give the piece the stickers, just like a Lego would have stickers of buttons and certain mechanical devices and whatnot. So very thin tweezers. I don't think these are thin enough. Here, let's put them. They're not thin enough to me. They're better than the ones I was using for previous projects, but I'm probably going to definitely go thinner on those. Thinner. There's one more. Last but not least, the one I have never used ever. And again, shout out Mike G for this. He got this for me for Christmas. Panel line accent color. Now, when I used color on my last projects, I was using acrylic paint. And because I somewhat know how to paint, I was able to actually detail it where it actually looked natural and looked rustic, as opposed to it looking like a cartoon. So the at, if you want to go back and find the episodes with the at, and the painting episodes are the later episodes, it came out really cool. It actually kind of looks metallic and it kind of looks worn. So that was the whole goal of it. And it turned out great. So I'm very, very looking forward to using the panel line. Can I play with your panel line? No? Anyone? No? All right, whatever. Anyway, shout out Lil Jon. All right, you know what, you guys? I think it's time. I think I'm going to try my best to get started now. If anybody else is here, thank you guys so much. As I start this project, I will be showing you the pieces. I had a 2-camera setup so that I can have one here, like so that you guys can see my beautiful face. And then I had one so that you guys can actually see me doing the work for it. I'll get it to work eventually. I couldn't get it to work today. There was like echo issues. And then when the echo issues were solved, there was jumping issues. And I'm kind of tired of my stream lagging. So there's a way to fix that. I just have to figure out the way to fix that. I'm not Bill Gates, unfortunately. But you know, it is what it is. We'll get there. We'll get there. So in the interim, I will be lifting the pieces to you and showing them to you as I work on them, the way we've been doing, the way we've done in past streams. So if that works for you, that works for me. If it doesn't work for you, it still works for me. So, you know. All right, let's see.
Were you married this year?
Oh shit, commercials. The commercials are back, you guys. Oh, I love this. I love this. It's so ghetto. Oh my goodness. All right, so let's pull this bad boy up. I'm going to show you guys everything that we are working with, okay, before we actually get started. Hold on. There we go. There's quite a few packages in here, okay, quite a few. I believe these are wings. These are wings. I don't know what these are yet. I also don't know what these are yet. Nor this. Nor this. Or this. But it's quite colorful, so I can't wait to get to this part. Or these two. So we have our work cut out for us. This is going to be absolute insanity. I'm so ready for it. Get on with it, goddammit. Shout out New Zealand. Shout out Mr. Ed. I'm gonna. Oh, I want to show you guys here. These are the decals, though. Look at how many there are. Look at that. Look at all of that detail that I'm going to have to eventually burden myself with by putting it on this project. I quit. I'm done. Let's get started. All right, let's see. So the very first card I have to pull is the G card, which we're going to pull now. G card, and it looks like there's an A piece in there. So let's find it. Here we go. Here we go. It's getting started. Oh, forgot. There we go. So the way you find the card is there are letters on top of them. Again, I do not open them until I absolutely have to, because otherwise, man, I'm just so paranoid and afraid of running the risk of losing a piece. So this one, for example, is the letter D. So that's how you'll be able to identify which one you're going to pull out first. And in this instance, we are going to pull out G. That means I, C1. Oh, good. There's numbers too. Nice. J, E2, F1. Ooh, I hope G's the colorful one. It is the colorful one. Meant to be. Let's go. I was hoping. I thought this was going to be last. So, yay. Look at colors. Woo-hoo. All right. I'm going to put you on the floor for now. See what we're doing. Okay. All right. Let's pull these bad boys out. Do it on camera. Hold on. All right. Good stuff. Save the bag because you're going to put that shit back. So save your bag. There are stickers here. Mystery stickers. I don't know what they're for, but we'll find out. And the very first piece of 2026, the year of the model kits, our very first piece is G18. Oh, and G13. G18 and G13. So we go through our cards. We look for exactly those two pieces, and every single one of these pieces is numbered. G13 and G18. So G18 is this circular slash like nut or bolt or something. So let's pull that out. Oh, already doing it wrong. I'm fired. Cool. G18 is done. And the next one I'm pulling is G13. And I will show them both to you once I have them both pulled out. Let's see what that looks like. That's that one. Okay. So here is G18, here is G13. As you can see, these pieces are extremely tiny. They're very small, and they get much smaller than that. So yes, it's very easy to frustrate yourself and lose them, especially if you move carelessly. So the next thing I'm going to do is remove all excess plastic for a proper fit. I don't know where the excess is. I'm so afraid to take plastic off that I need. There we go. Okay, that's nice and flat. Oops, sorry. Nice and flat piece. Same on this side. I think that whole thing comes off. Let's see. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to finally be doing this again. I love that all the other content has been received the way it has, but you know, in order for me to do pop culture content, I have to keep myself up with it. And I normally don't. Unless it's super interesting or something that I've been interested already, like for instance, like Stranger Things, you know, so that's why I did the review on Stranger Things. If you haven't watched it, it's just a short, not a big deal. Okay, so G18 is turned this way and inserted into 13 this way. Oh boy. Ah, you see what I'm saying? It's already happening. Okay, I got it. Hold on. Time out, T-Mark. This way? Oh my god. I suck at this. It's in! Piece 1 is done, son. Let's go. All right, I do have, you see how there's just a little bit, you guys can't, I don't know. You see how that there's like a little nubby of plastic right there? That shouldn't be there. That needs to go. So I need to take that off. So that's the stuff, that's what the file's for. That's what we do here. I think up here as well, just a little bit. Okay, there we go. Piece 1 is done. Let's make a move. Let's go. Oh, another important tool that I have that I didn't show you guys is my pen, because I be forgetting. So I have to mark off what I've done, or I will confuse myself. I've done it so many times where I didn't mark it, and I'm literally like, especially if I'm in the middle of the project, I'm flipping pages. I'm like absolutely flipping pages. Step 1 is done. What? Okay, so now we pick out G24, G17, and G1. They all look like pieces to a camera, but I'm pretty sure that's not what they are, but it's these 3 pieces right here. G24, G17, and G1. I don't know what that was. Oh, my plastic. Okay. So let's see. There it is, G24. Nice. Okay, G24. Let me move this over. G17. Oh, G17. Okay, I see what's happening now. G17. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oof, my goodness. I'm gonna need to get a bigger table or something. This is not. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Okay, got it. All right, and these 2 go. G17 is faced this way. Nope, it's faced this way. Oh, man. This project is going to frustrate me. I can already tell. I'm really excited about it. This goes down. Okay, so this goes like this. So then this has to be this way. Okay, so I have it the right way. If that's another thing, if the piece is in position right, it'll feel like it's going in the right way, right? But it's not. You guys have been there. Know what I mean? G24 is faced this way, and therefore goes in like this. No, it doesn't. Okay, let's see. That top part goes into the second hole, and it's down like this. Okay, so it stays this. It's this part I can't get. Let's see. So that? What? That doesn't make no sense. This one? Do I have it backwards? Okay, that looks like it's supposed to be that, but it doesn't click. There's a click that confirms the piece. So G17 has to connect to this. It has to connect to the very first piece we put in. Okay. So let's do that first. And I'm pretty sure it goes this way. And it does, as it's snapped in perfectly. All right. Ooh. Okay. So that's those 2 there. G17 I'm still kind of having trouble with because it slides in somewhere. It slides in somewhere that doesn't make any sense. Who is fucking texting me? This goes goes in. This is the worst part about this, is not being able to figure it out. We're literally on step 2, you guys. Let's see. It has to go all the way through. What? Mikey, if you're still here, help. What the hell does that mean? What is this asking me to do? Because this is the one we just made, and these are the 2 we just pulled out. I just combined G24 with G18 and G13. So G17 is just hanging out. We're gonna get it, you guys. We're on step 2 of number 1. Good Lord. Yeah. Yikes. It's like I see what it wants me to do. I see it. I see what it wants me to do. It's just not. It's not doing it. Okay, so it's all in position too. So this has to be positioned this way. So I have it backwards. This has to be positioned like this, according to the picture. Maybe it fits in the middle. Okay. Model kits are just one big huge excuse for using a nail file. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I mean, when else are you going to use a nail file? Right? Maybe it fits in the middle. You know what? Maybe it does, even though this one snapped in perfectly. Oh, commercial. Maybe it does. It did snap in perfectly, like I said, but there's no reason not to. And put the part in the middle. Okay, put the part in the middle. That's kind of what it says to do. I did see that, but it wasn't middling anywhere. So let's try. Okay, time out. Back yet? No, not yet. G17 should be on top. So it needs to be on top of the 2 pieces that I combined, but it's you see how it's kind of slightly on top right there. It's a matter of being able to figure out where on top it should be. So there also are times when I will jump ahead because there's a lot of tediousness to these projects and guessing, and I don't want you guys to see all the guessing that I have to do on this project. All right. I don't think that makes for good content, to be honest. Line up the donuts. Okay, hold on. This is this. It's saying this goes into the cannon. It's saying this bottom piece goes into the cannon. Okay, so let me put this bottom piece into the cannon. I'm so iffy about it because I have to actually push it in, but maybe I won't push it in just yet. Maybe that's as far as it's supposed to go. And then connect this piece here. Hold on. I think you were right, actually. You were right. Hold on. Let me push this all the way in. Why isn't it going all the way in? That's what's making me nervous. Hold on. Let's see. Maybe I have it backwards. Maybe it's this way. Oh. All right, now I can try. Go in, you fuck. No, you definitely were right. I just can't get it in. Hold on. Yeah, I did that. And guess what? It worked. Let's go. Woohoo! Let me push it in a little bit more. There we go. Hold on. Okay. Suck it. I did it. All right. So I think this is exactly what the piece is supposed to look like. If you look at G17 here, G17 is right there. That is precisely what we have there. So we did it. Let's go. Next one I have to look for is that an upside down McDonald's? Next thing I have to look for is A10. So we're going to say goodbye to our G card for now. And we're going to find our A card. Is this it here? Let's see. What is this? No, this is PS card. Okay. Okay, so let's find the other one. Thank you guys so much for being here. I've been sitting on my thumbs since we've got this project because I've been dying to start it up and get going on it, curious about it, seeing what it's about. I couldn't be happier to be getting started on this now, so I'm very happy. D, where's B? That's B. E, A, J. What is going on? Hold on. What's going on here? Okay. Maybe I read that wrong. Nope, I read that right. A10. Okay. Let's see. Oh, there it is right here. A10. A10. It's so colorful. It's a white piece. Let's go. Let's get the color in. I'm pretty sure that's A10. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm supposed to be coming out. Should I go slower? Should I go slower with the nail filing? We could make it 32 hours. I could do it if you want. Okay, so A10 does get put on this piece. Our first color piece. Colors. Let me figure out how it goes. Okay, so I have to position this properly. I think it's this way. Yes, it's this way. And this piece somehow connects this way. Or the other way. Let's see. Oh, it hugs this whole thing. Okay, so this piece hugs this whole thing back here, I believe. Do I have it on right? Let's see. No, I do not. Okay, so let's move this back up. Get this out of the way. It's saying it has to be face up. Okay, so let's go. Do you hug here? Like, what do you mean? These, hold on. Let's see. What is that J shit it's showing me? What is this? Okay, so it's supposed to be this way. Yeah, got it. Oh. Here and here? Okay, let's see. Nope, ain't doing it. It ain't doing it. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's a little guy. I don't know if we're gonna do a little guy on this episode. What the fuck is it telling me to do? Oh, wait. The butt part is supposed to go in here. Okay, well, I guess I am supposed to hug it then. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. It's done. Look at that. Huh? Huh? All right, so that's done. That's done. That's done. 3 steps in, you guys, and I am plumb tuckered. Return of the little guy. Return of the little guy. Okay, maybe I think little guy is actually next. I'll show you guys. Hold on. I have to pull pieces from like all over the globe on this one. So yes, I don't know if you guys can see a little guy. Let's go. So we're pulling out the little guy next. We're pulling out another piece from our G card and one from the M card, which I don't have yet. So let's go. So we are going to pull G21. Let's do that first since our G card is already up and available. G21. If you have it, say bingo. Pulling this piece out for you guys now. Again, just another gear ass looking piece. Gear ass type shit. Know what I mean? 6, 7. F1 16. So we will look for our F card. F1 is in this bag here, so let's go. And we are going to be looking for F1 16. Dayman, Fighter of the Night Man. Oh my god, okay. So, sorry you guys. Okay, look. There's a little guy. And guess what? There's another little guy. I'm so excited. I have no idea where they're going to go. Hi, Jojo. All right, so F16 is the very first little guy. There is so much detail on it. It has anime hair. It has this hair. It has the, I was so racist, but it has that hair. It has anime hair. Look, I don't know, can you guys see it at all? Tell me. You can't, but he has Sora hair. Like, Sora from Kingdom Hearts, he has the hat, like the Final Fantasy. You know what I mean? Oh my God. It's very detailed. I wish you guys could see it on camera. I wish I had a better camera. We'll get there. So let's cut out our little guy. This is nerve-wracking because once he's off of this grid, he gets 1,000 times smaller. So there is F1. I will show him to you in 1 second. M5 is the next one that I will be pulling. And it's not anywhere here. So I will find it in a second. I want to show you guys the little guy. I gotta see, these things impress me. They're so impressive. So he obviously goes in the cockpit. He goes in the seats. There has to be a better way to show you. But it's so small. It is so small. That is ridiculous. His head, you can't even see it because it's covered by my fat thumbs. Look at that. Let me put it by my nose. Does that help? No, you can't. It just disappears. But look at that. That is a tiny thing. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. the way these projects are so detailed. M5, that's going to be our next one. I'm going to lift my box because I haven't opened that yet for sure. Oh, it's kind of insane how this actually has me going all over the place. It's going to make it so much harder to maintain my pieces. Because on the past projects that I worked on, the cards were kind of in order. JJJ, F2, E2, L2, okay. I, B, I, C2, D, oh, D1, nope, K1, ooh, good lord. Oh, there's 3 in here, okay. Oh, okay, they're both D, let's see. H. Oh, this is wild. This is wild. Okay, I'm gonna have to. What does it look like? Let's see what the piece looks like. It's just like a nub. It's just like an egg. Like what the hell? All right, let's see. It's gonna be impossible to find, but we're gonna do what we gotta do. E1, F1. That's G. Yep, it kind of all comes with the territory. There's going to be a lot of dead air, a lot of dead space. So, if you get tired of my face, go suck a duck. I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm still here. I'm still going to do it. D, K1. That's another D. I have to confirm because I'm not seeing M anywhere, especially the little piece it's asking me to look for. M has to be next to I, right? Nope. Turns out it's not. E2, L2. Well, this is the only bag it could be in, the only bag left, so of course, I found it. Guess why I missed it? It's clear. Wow, project, wow, okay. So I found it. M5 is, as I mentioned previously, it's this little piece here. It is egg-shaped. However, it's invisible. So that's fun. Commercial. All right, let's pull this bad boy out. See what we're going to do with it. See how we're going to adjust our little guy. Gotta file this. Hold on. For being very used, these files work very good still. So yay! Shout out nail file makers. All right. What am I doing? The cockpit. G21 again is this here, and it looks like a gear, but it's actually a seat. And our little guy, Mr. F16, goes inside. Like so. Let me see if I can do it on camera for you guys. Boop. Boop. Hi, you guys. Look at me. I'm about to fly a robot. Okay. And then this thing goes on the front here. It's very self-explanatory. So that sticks on there pretty much like a Lego. And it looks like we have the beginning of a cockpit for our Gundam fella. These are usually the very first pieces that get done, which is I forgot. I kind of forgot that because they have to go inside. I remember working on Grievous's chest, and like his guts and like all the viscera was like neon green, but you don't see it. because it's hidden. It's hidden inside of his chest, which is really cool. So yeah, like I said, the details on these projects are absolutely amazing. So there we go. We got our little guy. He's there. It's official. We're here. So step 1-3 is G28, G31, and G27. I don't know if I want to stop there, if I actually want to keep going. I might keep going for one more. I'm going to do one more, and then we'll see what goes. Viscera and liquids. Bro is all these projects, viscera and liquids, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, shout out Buc-ee's. I've never been there. Have you guys been there? I've never been there, but I hear fun things. So we will be going back to our G card for our next step, which I'm very okay with because I got comfy with it. It became my homie. G, there you are, boo. And we are pulling out G28, G31, and G27. So these are the next steps that we will be working on now. Those there. G28. Where are you? There you are. These look boring. I hate when they look boring. And it's like, forget it. I don't want to do it now. So I'm going to put this one here for now so it doesn't get lost. G28, G31. G31 is much smaller than the one I just pulled off. And that's this one here. And last but not least, G27. Let me make sure I know which one it is, because sometimes I put them close together and I'm pulling the wrong one. No, that's the right one. Okay, cool. Oh, is that off? Okay. All right. All right, that's off. You know what I didn't say is Happy New Year, you guys. I hope it's been interesting, to say the least, and fun for you so far. I hope you're sticking to whatever goals you set yourself for yourself. And if you're not, shame on you. All right, cool. So these are ready. Let's get these bad boys together. G28, again, is this little L-shaped gear here. And I am going to be leaving it in this position and placing G31 into it this way, like so. G27, another L-shaped type gear or piece, whatever it is, and it is going to be going in. I got to turn it around this way. And this piece goes here, like so. So it definitely does look like a gear. It didn't snap in like I wanted it to. Hold on. Why is it doing that? All right, I got it. Hold on. All right, I got it. All right, it's in. This looks like it moves. So this actually is articulated, whatever this is. So that's cool. Whatever it is, that's cool. So that's done. Now 1 and 1. So now all of these are going to get, no, scratch that. Where is, I'm confusing myself. I'm going to put this to the side, my little cockpit. This, this gets connected to G14. Oh, this is going to stump me. What is this, Mikey? What is this? Why is it doing? Why is it going? Where is it? Where is it? Nope, wrong one. Sorry, my camera work sucks. Right here. Like, what is this right here? Like, oh my God, 48. You better stop. Like, what is that? Why is it doing that to me? I don't know if you saw it. If you need me to show it to you again, let me know, and I'll show it to you again. G14. Okay, so let's pull that bad boy up because that's a huge piece. G14 is this, whatever the hell it is. Looks like a tranny. Transmission. Sorry. All right, so in some of these instances, yes, I do use my nail clippers because they actually help get into those places where there isn't enough plastic to file down without ruining the piece, like without like messing with its integrity. And it's too much plastic to file, you know what I mean? So that actually does help a little bit to have the nail clippers involved. All right, so this is that piece here. So G14, our transmission piece, probably a they, them. It goes down this way. Shit, am I wrong? Goes this way. Oh, okay, so it goes this way. The fuck is 48? It goes this way, and I believe this goes inside of here. This way? No, that's wrong. Okay, I don't know. All right, let's see what the chat's got going on because I am lost. Just to be careful. What did you say? No, I didn't see what you said. Like, what is that 48? Oh, just to be careful. That's what the thing is for? What am I being careful about? Oh, no. Okay, so what is that piece? That's this. No. That's G14. Okay, so this goes this way. Yes, that goes that way. Where did G31 go? G31 went inside of that. Okay, so it is this piece. Okay, so it is this piece. Oof. Uh-oh. This might be where I get stumped, you guys. This might be where I get stumped and I say, fuck this, I'm not doing this anymore. Sorry. I won't do that. I promise. That's not cool. I will not rage quit. You know what? Maybe next time be here for the beginning of the show because I introduced all the tools that I use for this project. Yes, nail clippers. And eventually I'm going to do a manicure. Okay? So you guys are going to watch me live stream a manicure and deal with it. All right. I think it goes this way because that's the only way it actually fit. And that's kind of what it looks like, but it's so hard to tell. This is the only place that it fit where it makes sense for it to articulate the way it does. Hold on. Does it fit on this end? Nope. Okay, so worst case scenario, I have it backwards. Let's see if I have it backwards. I might. This might be the right way now. This might be it. Let's see. It's not just a filing factory. I promise. That's done 1 and 1. Okay, so that's this. That's this, and it has to connect here. And if this connects here, then this connects. Let's see. Showing you guys. I'm lost. I'm done. I think we're going to call it. And I'm going to have to figure that part out so that I can do the next steps tomorrow. So I'm going to show you guys the next steps. Again, we're barely getting the surface scratched on building his chest. I'm going to show you again what the piece is actually supposed to look like. Oh, I could just do it in the book. Hello. So this is the piece here. And the only thing that we're doing is we're doing the innards. We haven't even gotten started on the guy. We're doing the absolute innards of the project. So I think I'm going to stop there for now so I can figure myself out. I usually don't I like it to be raw as possible. Maybe I shouldn't do it that way. Maybe production wise, it's not the best idea, but I truly indeed love like having you guys see real reactions. I think that brings the best reality to a world that you might be interested in pursuing. Again, I'm not novice. I'm a novice on this. I don't I'm not a professional by any means at doing model kits, but man, is it fun. It's so much fun. It's a lot of fun doing it and hanging out with people. It's a lot of fun doing it on camera and just being by myself and talking to myself. So I'm having a blast already. We are 5 steps in to a project that's probably going to take a couple months. So I'm really, really excited about it. Thank you guys so much for joining. If you enjoyed it, if you enjoyed any part of it, including the nail filing, please give me a thumbs up. Would love it, would appreciate it. Subscribing is also free if you guys are interested in doing that. You can also find me on Instagram. That's where I do most of my updates. I have a TikTok. I don't use it. I'm 1,000 years old. Sorry. But yeah, if you're interested, join me and be my friend. That's all I want. I want to make friends. I want to encourage healthy habits. And that's what we're here for at 2D Soy Box. What does he say? I was here for your introduction to tools. Slightly disappointed you didn't manage to squeeze in a cuticle tool into the arsenal. I don't like you. New Zealand sucks. Stop it. Anyway, shout out New Zealand. Shout out. We are an international podcast, officially commercial. Maybe I will introduce a cuticle cutter if I need one. And I might. I don't know. What do you think? Again, thank you guys so much for joining on our very first podcast of 2026 in the year 2026. Hold on. Welcome back, you guys. It's been so much fun. I am your host, Miss Tootie for Tootie Soy Box. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you again. Bye.